Hey friends, happy Monday. So this morning before I left for work, I closed out last week's video of eating out of the pantry and not going to the grocery store. So this is week 2. And I think what I'm going to do today, and I talked about this in last week's video, I have a pound of venison, ground venison thawed out, and I have a pound of ground turkey thawed out. And I have 2 cans of Sloppy Joe mix. I'm gonna have to dig around to find it, but I think to be able to use up the last of the keto buns from 4th of July, I have 4 hot dog buns. And I know it seems weird to use hot dog buns with Sloppy Joes. I don't want these to go to waste, so I'm going to use those. And so that's what I'm going to do tonight. So Sloppy Joes on the keto hot dog buns. And then if Caleb doesn't want to use that, I do have just keto loaf bread as well. So I'll do that. I'm going to slice up some cucumbers from the garden, and I think I might cook some potatoes. And Caleb's home and Sadie's excited. So I will show you my plate once it's finished. Hey friends, okay, it is already Thursday and I don't have a whole lot of footage for you this week. I have been down with some kind of sickness this week. You can see the air fryer's out, so Caleb has kind of been fending for himself. Actually went to work this morning, but I didn't even last until 8 a.m. I didn't even last 2 hours, so it's 8:15. And I'm already back home. But I will tell you, so Monday night we had the Sloppy Joes, which I showed you. And then Tuesday is when I got sick to begin with. And so he kind of did a fend for himself. I had some soup that day and I wasn't super hungry, so I didn't have dinner, but I don't even know what he did. I can't remember what he ended up finding for himself. And then yesterday was Wednesday and we had leftover Sloppy Joes, and I ended up cooking some potatoes and just cutting up. I have a lot of produce coming out of the garden right now. So I'll show you a picture of that and I'll insert that. And then, so tonight I'm back home. I still don't feel good. I'm not as bad as I was Tuesday, but I'm still not feeling well. So I'm going to do something simple tonight. We have leftover fried potatoes and we have leftover green beans from other meals in the fridge. And so that's what we're going to have for sides. So I can just heat those up and be done with that. And then I do have some chicken legs, drumsticks that are thawed out. Let me let Sadie out. Okay, so here's a view of the fridge. I did find 2 packages of the drumsticks from Sam's and put those in here earlier this week. And so I think tonight what I'll do for a simple meal is just, sorry, my arm's tired. My whole body is achy and tired this week. So what I will do for dinner tonight is I'm just going to throw those drumsticks into the oven and just put some seasoning of some sort, probably some kind of Kinders on those, and then just bake those, and we'll eat those 2 side dishes and have a simple dinner tonight. So it's one of those weeks where I don't feel good, and so I'm glad that we don't have big plans and we're just eating out of what we already have, because I don't feel like dealing with grocery shopping and all of that. So it was perfect for us to be doing this right now, for me to come down with whatever it is I've got. Like, I don't even know what's going on. It's just my throat hurts and my body's just kind of tired and achy. So that seems to be the only symptom so far. I'm a little dizzy, so it may be an inner ear issue. Anyway, who knows? I don't have a clue. But I did want to continue this video and to keep showing you what we're pulling out of the freezers and the cabinets. So trying to use up the fresh stuff, like the potatoes, and get those out. I did use in those fried potatoes last night. I don't know if you noticed in the picture that I put on there, I did use a couple of bell peppers that came out of the garden plus an onion. Like I said, I'm trying to use up the fresh stuff first so that nothing goes bad. Here's a treat, Sadie. There you go. So I don't know if I'm making you guys sit dizzy by walking around, but I'm going to drop this one here and then we'll pick it back up for Friday. Hopefully I feel better. For now, I'm going to take some Dayquil and I'm going to go sit down and chill out. And that's probably going to be it until dinner tonight. So, yeah, happy Thursday. Bye. Hey friends. Okay, so it is the afternoon and I just wanted to show you guys what I did. So I'm in this mode of fusing things up. And honestly, I'm really tired of buying granola bars and protein bars and things like that. So I actually found a recipe and made my own bars today. I had some almond butter that I needed to use up. It was a little bit older. Nothing wrong with it. It was just older. I needed to use it up. And then I had bought some 85% dark chocolate candy bars, chocolate bars. And I just can't get behind that dark of chocolate. It's just gross to me. So instead of chocolate chips, I broke those up and just used those in these bars too. So thought I would show you that. I've got the chicken in the oven and I'll show you that when it comes out. Oh, hi friends, we made it to Friday. So I will show you what we're doing for dinner tonight. Okay, so that was a glimpse of goulash, just good old Southern goulash, but I did it with the sourdough noodles. What's that brand called? Let me show you. Is these sourdough noodles, and I just used 2 pounds of ground turkey, the sourdough noodles, and just tomato juice, just plain old tomato juice in a can, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and Italian seasoning. That's it. That's dinner. It's really yummy. It's kind of a hot day for goulash, but I had already made the macaroni with tomato juice yesterday because I've been kind of down this week with some sort of sickness, and so it just sounded really good. It's like a comfort food for me. And so today I just added the ground turkey to that and called that dinner. So we used that up. And yeah, that's it for Friday. I will show you Saturday and Sunday, whatever we're doing. I don't know yet what we're doing for those 2 nights. And then we'll wrap week 2 up on Sunday. So I'll show you that coming up. Hey guys, okay, happy Sunday. So I don't have a video for you for Saturday's meals. We've been outside working on chicken pens. We didn't even go to church this morning because we had a break-in one of the chicken coops. So we've been outside working on that. So I am a hot mess, but it's now 11. Sadie, do you need to go out? I'm trying to get this kitchen cleaned up, get ready for the work week, and got to get some dinner on. So I found another roast in the freezer. So I'm going to throw that in the Instant Pot. Just going to get it thawing for now, and then I will come back and add seasonings later. But let me show you this roast. Okay, here it is. It's a tri-tip roast. It's pretty good sized. It's coming way up there. So I'm just going to get this thawing in here. I'm going to put it on a pressure cook so that it'll cook a little quicker, and hopefully as it thaws, it will sink down in there. If not, I will come back and cut it in half and then go from there. But I don't know what seasonings I'm going to put in here yet, but I will come back and show you once I'm to that point. Okay, so I did a 30-minute pressure cook on this. It's pretty tender. It's all sunk down in there. I went through the cabinets because you know I'm using everything that's in the cabinets. So I have a pot roast seasoning that I'm just going to dump in there. I did put 2 little cups of water, and then I also have some brown gravy. It's probably all the same thing, but anyway, I'm gonna put both of those in there. I'm gonna stir this around in the water, and then I'm going to do another pressure on it and then just let it cook. It's actually only 11:30, so I may just do a slow cook on this the rest of the afternoon, and it'll be ready for dinner here in a little bit.